Hello friends and welcome to Roll and Play, a little show where a bunch of actors are actually going to be role-playing today, and we're bringing to you the game Cats that is going to be brought to you by Black Book Editions, and this is what has given us the opportunity to play a little bit. This is a first attempt for us in English because we are actually based in France, all of us. You will be able to see on our YouTube channel that there's quite a bit that's been going on since 2018, and now we're going to be experiencing this with you people. Hope you like it. We have special people for this occasion, and our very first guest is Devra. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Hi. I'm Devra Wild. I'm an actor. You might know me as playing Lae'zel in Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm very excited to play Cats. Yay!
Yeah, we're all going to be cats, almost. All of us.
Almost.
We'll see how that goes.
Secrets.
Secrets. Speaking of secrets, we have A, who's going to be GMing for us today.
Hey, I'm a filmmaker of sorts, and I'll be your GM today.
Thank you. And Karen as well. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm an artist and an actor and a voice actor, and I'm super happy to be here.
Julian, you've been in the show since the very beginning.
Yeah, I've been on a French show.
French show, yes.
2018, because
Yes.
this was a French show first.
Yes.
And I'm a voice actor, I'm an author, RPG author also, and a lot of things because I get bored so easily, so I've got to do a lot of things in my life.
And Angela, new to the table.
Yes, it's me. It's Angela. My name is Angela LeBlanc. I'm a voice actress. You can find me in games like Road 96 and Astria Ascending, alongside
Very
Ryan.
good references, because we actually did them together.
Yes.
We didn't know each other at the time.
No, we didn't.
It was like, who are you, who are you? Because voice actors don't see each other much. We don't get to meet. We're isolated in studios. It's not always very fun.
And look where we
Now
are
we
now.
love it.
And
we
now
love
we're
it.
all
We love it.
together.
Together for a role-playing
Will you
game.
introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm Ryan. Voice actor as well. We should say actor. You said a video about that. You said I should say actor. I should say actor. We should say.
And I did say actor.
Did say actor. Yeah, I didn't. So acting is my thing. I like role-playing games as well for a while, and I came onto the show in the French version, I think in 2021.
Yep.
So about 3 years after the creation, and this has been rolling for quite some time, and we decided to experience this in English to see how you felt about it, to show some new games as well, to see what's out there, and have fun with new people. I'm going to talk to you about as well the people who are making this possible too. This is Black Book Editions, but we also have a sponsorship, the Holy sponsorship, Holy Drinks, Holy Energy. Thank you, Holy, for sponsoring this episode. The energy drinks that we have here, they're not just energy drinks, actually. There's an iced tea, there's an energy drink, and there's also a hydration drink, which is basically just a flavored drink. They're all natural, they're vegan, they have no taurine, there's a little bit of caffeine in the energy side of things, no sugar as well. This is an easy way, made in Berlin, for you to just replace sodas, for you to replace other drinks that might not be as healthy for your lifestyle, and just try and tip over into the healthy side of life.
And you'll find a link in the description giving you a $5, £1 or euro discount on your first order.
Thank you, Germany, for bringing us to that, and for making this episode possible.
Yay, thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Germany.
Thank you, Germany.
Today, we are going to be playing Cats. But before we begin, let me introduce you to the world of the conspiracy. This story takes place in a world that is not dissimilar to our own, really. There's not going to be knights in shining armour or princesses saving themselves in this. No, just cats. Well, maybe they have magical powers, but that's beside the point. Now, legend says that before the internet and before antibiotics and Newton's laws, even going further back to agriculture and algebra, and even before humans invented fire, and in fact, before humans, there were cats. They were godlike creatures. They controlled the world and needed a race of people to serve them. And so they created humans. Now, this was millennia ago, and through history and extinction events, we get to the world that we know now, where most cats are just cats. But some cats do hold on to that belief and remember the times where they were above everybody else. And they just really want it back, you know? And they organise themselves in councils, and they have local branches spread across the world. And the role of these councils is to protect the secrets, protect the conspiracy. And how they do that is they train agents and send them on missions to slightly manipulate and influence humanity and how humans do things. Secretly, from the sidelines. Secretly. The main faction at the council right now is called the Conspiracist, and what they want is to protect this secret at all costs. The cats are better than humans, everybody knows this, but no one else can know this. And we'll get into the politics of this a bit later, but not everyone agrees with this. The story today is going to start in a library of sorts. Well, obviously not a library, cats can't read, don't be stupid. More like a big archive, floor to ceiling's worth of recorded memories almost. The energy in the room is weighted with history. You can taste it when you walk in here. It kind of smells bad. And we kind of watch as a thin, bald cat walks in. Ra, you're here. Great God. Do you ever leave this musty room, crack a window open or something? Ryan, can you please describe your character for us?
Now, I believe you insinuated that it smells bad in this room.
I think I said it smells bad.
You did say it.
I think the words were said.
Well, yes, I am indeed, wow. Ra. Wow. Thank you for adding the emphasis on that. And I am a librarian, archivist. I have much knowledge and am probably one of the cats that's most qualified for any knowledge base as such.
All right, come on.
But, well, anyway, moving on. I work for the council, quite personally, and probably got my role through ways that are hereditary, but I like to think that my competence led me here.
Right, not at all because I'm your uncle.
Oh, yes. Yes, I forgot. I forgot about that. Hello, Uncle. What can I do?
Well, I have a mission for you. We're sending you on the field for once. Here it is. Sends a telepathic sort of file inside of your brain. This cat, this bald cat, who is your uncle, is also the leader of the Progressists here in the World Council. And they are fighting for humans to be led on the secret that magic exists and trying to fight for humans to have access to it.
Yes, I see.
I think you should grab the sort of odd couple, the one we don't really know if they like each other or not, but they're the best we've got, so go with them.
Oh, those two, yeah. Yeah, okay, we get them onto the deal. This is disturbing images you're sending me here.
Yeah, this is big, like big.
Of course, yeah, indeed, very grave. I'll brief them on that. What is expected? Do we need anyone else on board?
Well, there's a kind of annoying journalist, if you could get her off my hands.
A journalist?
Yeah, she's poking around in things that we don't want to hear.
I don't like pokers. Why do we have a journalist with us?
Well, because she's here, and because I don't want to deal with her.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I do with that.
Okay.
Anyone else relevant?
No, you'll be meeting a Bastet agent on site. Her
Very
name
good.
is on the file. She's called Grace.
Grace.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. But do we have to work with the Bastet?
I'm
Bit unconventional.
going to pretend you didn't just say that.
Okay, yeah,
For
okay.
the sake of this
Yeah, good
relationship
idea. I
and
understand.
the good, functioning of this
Yeah, fair
family. Anyways, we don't really know what this is. It could be humans, could be from inside the house, could be the Rosicrucians. Either way,
Oh my.
Be careful.
Rosicrucians. That would be interesting. Do I have to go to the field though? Can I just stick around here and just talk to everyone telepathically?
your telepathy is not that good.
You're right. I'll go. I'll go.
Shade, oh my
Of course, I'll go. No problem. Right, let's begin with the beginning.
I'll leave you to it, but
Yeah. Where is the journalist?
don't trust anyone. You'll find her. She's around.
I don't trust. Did you say don't trust anyone?
I did say don't trust.
You just said
anyone.
don't trust anyone. Okay, that's a bit it's in my nature anyway. So I don't trust you very much either.
Well, working relationship.
Yeah, of course.
We cut to the courtyard inside of the Sarbonne, where two cats just sat there bickering. Angela, Karen, could you please describe what we see and why the two of you have been bickering?
You see me, I'm a Somali type cat. So they have medium length hair, medium build. She's a really copper orange color with a big fluffy fox-like tail, like a feather duster, you know. And I'm at the sides of, well, I'll let you describe what your cat looks like.
Well, Maru is a Burmese cat. She is chocolate colored with undulations of beige and black, very athletic. And she's bickering with Marie because she would like Marie to tone it down sometimes.
And I think that we should just move in together because in that way, like when the council need us, like we're already together and it's like they don't have to go to 2 different places, we're already together and then it's like the dynamic
You
duo.
already live next to me.
Yeah, but
I mean,
what if
that's
we lived
that's
in the
already too
same
much.
room and then like at night we could...
Marie, you're always outside my window.
Yeah, because
always.
you won't let me in.
Hello? Sorry to disturb.
Hi.
I forgot to describe myself earlier on. I'm a European short hair.
I thought you were saying that to us.
Just a quick mention.
Hello.
So you see a European short hair arrive with a pair of glasses. You probably know who it is because I'm the annoying archivist. Although I do have a certain amount of charm. I need to speak to you two, apparently.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I felt like it was an inconvenient moment to arrive.
Yeah, I know, like this is, we've got this under control.
Yeah, it did look like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, of course. We have an important mission to go up on. Some disturbing images, but I need to gather absolutely everybody to actually go to the field and get this sorted out. So I'll send the information as soon as everyone's here. Are you available?
Obviously we're available, the dream team, the gruesome twosome.
Marie, you can let me get a word in edgewise.
Okay.
Jeez. Yes, we're
Yes,
available.
she said yes, so.
You catch from the corner of your eye a kind of overeager cat, clearly trying to be discreet and failing here. Deborah, could you please introduce your character?
It's me, Pets My Tummy, at your service. You seem lost for words. Maybe I should get my dictaphone out.
No, we're fine. Pets my who?
Pets My Tummy.
Pets my tummy. Oh yeah. Okay. You must be the
The journalist.
The report-
yes,
yes.
the finest journalist in all the land.
Wow.
Says who?
Okay. I hadn't.
Say what now?
Says who?
Says me.
Oh.
Who's this?
Of course.
You don't know, oh my gosh, she's my
Maru.
best friend.
Your best friend.
Marie.
Interesting. Your best friend or your ally?
My best friend and ally and my everything.
Interesting.
Right.
Well, I'd be interested to know what you're doing here.
What I'm doing here is coming to help you, of course.
Okay. Well, very good. In that case, let's move on.
Yes.
Is there anything you need? You know the space. You know us. You know the organization.
I know. Yes. I've heard of some things through the grapevine.
Things.
And things. Yes. But
I love things.
Things. Just
I love things too. Favorite things are my things.
And I believe that it is my duty, and indeed all our duties, to be vigilant. Because there have been some, let's say some shady things happening. And I owe it to my predecessor, Miss Violet Scoop. I'm sure you've heard of her. She's a formidable name
I know.
in the media world. To get to the bottom of all this. And I do believe that our missions will intertwine, and that I may be of some help to you, in fact.
I believe there must be. Your investigative skills must be.
Oh,
useful.
top tier.
And field skills. Perhaps you can actually go on the field, and I'll just stand a few steps away and
Yes.
watch you do the work.
Perhaps.
Anyway,
Quickly before, Violet Scoop is the world's best investigative journalist, and she passed away, unfortunately, a few years ago.
so I might be impressed about this. Is it?
No,
It's
a
not
lot
bad.
of people try to use Violet Scoop.
Okay. So you
I knew her.
okay. You really?
I knew her.
Okay.
That rules, that's so cool. I think that's,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
so you got the scoop.
I got the scoop from Miss Violet Scoop.
Wow, I can't wait to see all this.
Oh, it's going to be an
Yeah,
adventure.
me
for sure.
too.
Oh, man.
This is going to be an adventure, yes. Well, if you're ready, I'll be transmitting by telepathically all of the images and the scope of our mission. Not scoop it. Sorry, that wasn't very good, was it? I transmit to you images. All the communication is going to be telepathic, so it doesn't need to be spoken. And in fact, little detail, all of our conversations are telepathic. As I gather my thoughts, you see trickle through some strange images of cats standing still in different locations around the world. The locations you see are the British Museum, where there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of cats, who are standing still looking at the British Museum, not doing anything, seemingly just oddly stuck on the spot. Very strange for simians. You see this at the New York Met, you see this at the Royal Ontario Museum, and then you see the Louvre in Paris, the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, and the Neues Museum in Berlin. Little anecdote about Berlin, one of the most wonderful things we've actually done as cats in simian manipulation. We installed the Ich bin ein Berliner. One of the biggest coups cats ever made to get these simians to walk towards peace. Terrible times. Very clever cats. Amazing people we are. The pictures that I trickle through must be dealt with. We don't want any of the simian agencies or NSA getting hold of this. We need to make sure and find out why this is occurring. Now, the mission isn't to intervene directly. We need to find out why. I insist on why. Yes.
That's where my skills might come in.
Yes, and I wouldn't want us to get too involved or too visible. As you know, the conspiracy is key to our survival. It is key for us to continue, and the council counts on us to be discreet.
Like, we're super discreet. You don't have to worry about that. Like, we've been on tons of missions and no one ever found out, and we were very discreet about it. So
Tell us more.
well, funny you should say that because we were just incredibly discreet. So I can't say anymore.
Oh, you can't.
But I really want to, but I shan't.
Maybe later.
Yeah, oh
over
my
a
gosh.
cup of warm milk, perhaps.
That sounds like the best idea you've ever had.
Great.
And
some dreamies.
Perhaps talk about that later. So, the recon mission, we need to go to the World Council first, and then handle that from onwards. And from this point, if we're ready to go, do any of you have transport? Can we teleport? Does anyone do that?
The second you have thought that thought, all of you feel together that you're getting transported right away. And you get...
Alrighty then.
This is magic on the scale that none of you have ever experienced, even you, Ra. And you feel like you touch base at the World Council for just a fraction of a second, and then you're shot off to New York. And before we get there, we cut to JFK Airport. There's a very stressed British man powering through customs. Lilian, can you introduce your character?
You see a human, because I'm a bastard, which means I'm a cat in the head of a human. And he's very handsome. It's a handsome dude. It really looks like, for those who know white collar, it looks like Neo Caffrey, but he has a little mustache that gives him some kind of old school look, doing everything to be remarkable. And he has this fedora hat on his head. And right now he's stressed and he's impatient because it's taking so long.
You're collecting your phone and you keep rereading the last text that you got from your wife, Grace. And it says, "I'll be home late. Can you grab almond milk for me? We can catch the Mets game tomorrow if you want, XOXO." And you are so desperately hoping that your wife, who is allergic to nuts and sports, has suddenly developed a passion for American baseball for some reason. Because the other option is that this was an SOS. And you still went and got the first plane you could to New York, and you're kind of following your senses to the Met. We'll flash forward a small amount. Your taxi is going to pull over right off of 84th and 5th, and he's going to turn around and go, "I'm sorry, sir, I think there's some sort of riot. I can't go any further. I'm going to have to drop you off here."
No problem. How much do I owe?
$10,000.
I know I've got a French accent, but I'm not really an idiot. How much do I really owe you, sir?
It'll be $250 for you, my kind sir.
Oh, thank you. That's so... And I take my phone and I pay him and just got off the cab and start walking.
Brilliant. As you step towards and down the Fifth Avenue, towards the front of the Metropolitan Museum, the sight sends a chill down your spine. Firstly, the museum, it's huge. This is a massive museum, and you are expecting to be overwhelmed with the sounds of New York around you, and everything is eerily quiet as humans have gathered around in a sort of semicircle. Hundreds of cats stood there doing nothing. They're not meowing, they're not doing anything at all. They're just suspended. And you can see that the air is thick with tension. In the back, as you're looking around, you spot 4 cats who are not stood immobile and in fact are kind of like walking around trying to look at what's happening here. You recognise them as council types. You've worked with them, not any of these guys specifically before, but you would expect the council to send people here.
I hit the floor. I've got a cane with the knob, which is made of bronze and has the head of a cat carved in. And I just hit the floor 2 times and sent telepathically, "Hello, hello, my dear friends.
Hello.
I see the council has sent agents here."
And who, pray, are you, sir?
Oh, my name is Mhao.
How?
Oh, interesting.
Lovely name.
You must be our contact.
I don't know now. I'm here to find my wife.
Oh, your name is not Grace.
A man. My name is David. You've never been with a human before?
No, I'm not, well, I know simians, of course. I know a lot about simians, but I made a mistake, maybe. Yeah, certainly.
The moustache should have,
Yes,
You're
right. But I wasn't expecting a communication from anyone else than Grace. So, yeah. Is she not here?
She must be here, but I don't know where she is, and I sense there is a danger because, well, she told me to bring back almond milk home, so...
So?
She's allergic to almond milk, so that's an SOS, obviously.
Why are you looking for your wife?
Because she sent me an SOS, and this is quite a weird situation, so... I'm an old council agent. I just got retired.
Is your wife a Bastet?
She's a bastard, too.
Oh my God.
It's Bastet and Bastet.
I've never met a Bastet before, and this is kind of like my worst nightmare, but also a dream, because I would really like to know what it's like to have thumbs.
Thumbs is good. Opposable thumbs is really, really good idea.
Do you drink hot bean water like the other simians?
It happens to me, and it's quite good, too. It's tasty when you're a simian, of course. Bastet.
Did you respond to your wife's message?
Well, she sent me this message, and she implied the Met, so I hopped on a plane, and I decided to come here. Yes, in order to find her and see if she needed help.
Right.
In any way, And now I see you. Obviously, you're from the council, so... Well, I think we've got a common mystery.
Right.
Well, I see no quarrel in you joining our team, especially with your
I
connection
hope so.
with Grace. Well, I like to think that I've decided that it's okay. But yeah, of course. Let's just go ahead.
Yes.
Does anyone have any objection to this idea?
No, but are we saying that you are the leader of this little mission?
You're the leader.
Is that?
Yeah, who
what's-
is the leader?
I don't like words like leader. I
I don't think we really need a leader.
I would rather say things
not
like perhaps
necessarily.
the most relevant authority.
Relevant.
Okay, this guy
Interesting.
thinks is the leader, of course.
Relevant.
You ever been on field missions before?
A good
everything
question.
Everything is handled from afar.
We've been on lots of field missions, and especially Maru. I think she'd make a great
You
leader.
mentioned that already.
Yeah, well, I'm mentioning it again because I'm very proud of you.
Well, actually, I'm interested in what are your specialties?
Well, I'm a special ops agent. I'm skilled in dealing in hostile situations and de-escalating situations.
She's great at that.
immediately.
She's the best.
Thank you, Maurice.
And that makes you?
Well, she's what we call the bronze, and I'm a bit of the brains. My specialty is human tech, and I'm also very good at telepathy.
That is why you're interested in the opposable thumbs.
Oh yeah, humans fascinate me. I think they're like really disgusting and stupid, but at the same time extremely resourceful. So, yeah.
Yeah, they often do that thing with a thumb on their devices.
Oh, they're wild. They love any kind of box. You put a box in front of them, they love it.
Interesting.
so do you.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I'm fascinated. I'm guessing you're a investigatory little.
Yes, I'm very good. I worked my way up. I was just a mere mongrel in the streets until Miss Scoop found me, and the rest, they say, is history.
Oh, this is cool.
Miss Scoop, you know Miss Scoop. Well, who doesn't? I suppose.
I'm still a cat, even if I've got a
Absolutely.
Even if he's this ugly. Sorry, did it? No, you're the prettiest basset I've ever seen.
I do like your mustache. It's a nice
you.
mustache.
It reminds me of my whiskers that I lost.
Oh,
That is almost sweet.
Man, this is so sad. I really am about to cry for your situation, but
No, don't cry for my situation. I'm very good and very fine. I've got a wonderful wife and a wonderful life, and I'm writing books, and that's good. Oh. Yeah.
And fearless leader, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah. What exactly are you
question we'd all like answered, I think.
Yes, I'd like to know what you're bringing at the table,
Yes.
of course.
I like to think that I provide many. I know a lot of things. I'll just keep it to that. I am a reference at the council. Anyone who has a question about anything particular, I'm often the go-to person for history of cats. More specifically, I'm not very good at simians, but cats, anything dating back to the very beginning in Atlantis.
Wow.
All the way down the line. Very keen on Egyptology. Very interesting period of our time and our species. Ooh.
So maybe we should get going
Right.
on this investigation
For once,
before we start talking about the
agree.
history of the cat's world.
Of course.
Marie, as you say this, you're getting a ping from your parents at the back of your head. As you say, "Hi, oh, sweetie, hi." Oh, they're talking over each other, as they always do. "Oh my God, we're so proud of you. You got a new mission. Good luck. Be really, really careful on this one. Okay, we love you so much. Bye, bye, bye. We love you. Bye." All of you are seeing just like this happening.
Well, that is that. Now,
Yes.
have you spotted anything before arriving, or is this your first step in the...
This is my very first step here.
Okay, well, remember, discretion. Perhaps we can have the field investigation specialists investigate the cats.
Yes, I would like to amble over to a cat. Are we standing in front of the cat? Near the cats? Near the
You're
immobile
sort of
cats?
within the semicircle that's gathered of simians gathered around the
Okay.
cats, and in fact, because you're all not stood still, a couple of humans are starting to look at you weird, grabbing their phones, starting to film.
Perhaps we disperse.
I would like to
could, of course.
suggest that I put the humans to sleep while we investigate.
All of the humans of New York City.
Wait, not all of them, just the ones in the semicircle around us.
Okay.
No, of course. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
No, I don't even know you're doing that. No, go ahead.
So I would suggest putting them to sleep for about 5 minutes
Okay.
while we investigate.
Yeah.
And Miri could actually use her telepathy to sort of listen in on all the cats, see if there's anything she can pick up.
Excellent suggestion.
Well, I can see them, right? So
You can see them.
We don't want the cats, we don't want the humans making any videos of us right now.
Okay.
So
That
all
is a
the
good point.
humans, how do
just
you
the
do
humans in the semicircle, not all the humans in New York.
it? Okay.
That would kill me.
Okay. So all the humans in the semicircle.
Yes.
How does it look?
How
Your
does it-
magic.
How does my magic look? All right, I just pass by them and they all just slowly fall asleep.
Okay.
It's very gentle.
All of the humans in this area fall asleep, and luckily for you, that also involves the humans in the cars, which means that no other humans can just happen to walk by and watch a bunch of humans all asleep in front of the Metropolitan
Oh my
Museum.
gosh, what do we do?
But we'll get back to that.
All right.
that's
More discreet idea.
You said 5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes.
Clock's ticking down.
We have dodgy
Okay,
cats
so-
and dodgy humans.
5 minutes, guys.
I think it's time to interview one of these cats, if they'll even talk. But I have my trusty dictaphone. My trusty dictaphone. And whatever they say, I'm listening.
Right.
So I amble over to one of
Okay.
the cats right in the middle that stood there, particularly glazed over. And I try and talk to this particular cat, but I don't appear to be getting much of a response.
You do not. These are regressed cats. They are not tapped into magic.
I see.
So you do feel like perhaps telepathy might be the way to go here.
Do I need to use a rank to be able, because I see the cats, should I just be able to see their thoughts, or do I need to use a rank?
Say just one.
Just one.
Use one rank.
Okay.
Because this is outside of your normal scope of magic for all of you, and otherwise all of the others could have also
Right.
heard it.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to use a rank to tap into my super telepathy to see if there's any thoughts floating around in these cats' head.
Very quickly, you start hearing snippets of a message that seems to be repeating and getting louder and louder and louder. And it's just very simple words. More, stay, gather, collect. More, stay, gather, collect. Over and over and over again. Sometimes it goes unite. Sometimes it goes grow. Over and over and over and over. All of the others, what you see is Marie getting stuck in there. Can you please roll me a strokes roll for the first roll of this game?
So I
For
throw 3
3
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. I've got a 10
Oh.
Ooh, roll
So I
again.
roll again?
Yeah.
and a 2.
Okay.
So is that 12?
we'll keep a 10.
Okay.
It just means that your luck isn't going up by 1 because you didn't roll a 10 again.
Right.
But we'll keep it 10 anyways. To that, you'll add double your strokes.
Okay, so that's 14.
That's a 14. That is not enough to snap out of this state.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to time travel.
You're doing time travel.
Yes.
Go on.
I'm going to time travel back 5 minutes.
Is that rank 1?
That will be 1 rank
Okay.
for 5 minutes. So, I sit down cozy, wake up again with the knowledge of everything that's happened in the last 5 minutes, but 5 minutes earlier. And I turn to you.
Yeah.
I know what you're about to do. Don't put the humans asleep. And you don't talk to the cats.
Do I know what happened? Do I
I don't think any of you.
Oh,
know.
actually,
no, we don't know what happened.
no. I'm going to increase the ranks. I'm going to increase the ranks. I'm going to add 2 ranks to that, and I'm going to take those 2 with me, so that they know what they've done.
Ooh,
Okay.
love
Yeah.
that.
Ooh, glass is falling off.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 ranks instead, and so all 3 of us go back.
Okay.
5 minutes. I leave the other 2 out. I can't even do that. I think I can do 4 max. And so your mind, and my mind go back 5 minutes. So you know what you've done.
I know
you've
what
seen
I
the result.
I know
You
I bungled it up.
Yeah, and you also lived,
Yeah.
and hopefully you're not in the same state. And same for me. And I look at you both.
You've snapped out of it.
I snapped out of it. Okay, great.
As I have time travel too, do I feel the fact that he's using it or not?
Yeah.
And I'll just say, oh, interesting.
So you guys, first of all, I just want to say I'm having the best time I've ever had in my life. This mission rules. And second of all, with the time traveling abilities of our nerdy friend over here, I was able to hear into the minds of these regressed cats, and something freaky is going on. There's a message that they're hearing over and over again on repeat, which is more, stay, gather, collect. Seems like someone is trying to get a bunch of regressed cats in the same place. For what reason? I don't know, but we gotta find who is behind all this.
Because I put all the humans to sleep.
Yeah.
Do I cut out zeros? But since he went back in time, can I get them back?
Interesting.
You cannot get them back. They are spent.
So I have to like cross them all off.
No, because you only used it for 5
Minutes.
minutes.
5 minutes.
Which means it's only a rank 1. So you're only crossing out 1
1
zero.
0.
That
Okay,
is how that
that's all right.
Well, just for information, you 2 aren't necessarily aware of this, but we've just traveled back in time, the 3 of us, because a few mistakes were made.
Yes, what happened?
But one of
Trial and error.
the mistakes was actually quite beneficial because we have extra information. What our friend here has just told us.
And let me just say, when I was doing my telepathy, this normally doesn't happen, but I was kind of getting brainwashed, so we need to be careful to not be infected by whatever this weird stuff is happening.
I think leave the investigative journalism to me. I think it's a good
perhaps
motto from now on.
I will follow your lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I have the skills, I have the discretion, I have the passion.
I see the passion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I will make sure that nobody is brainwashed.
We must be careful because my dear wife, Grace, who happens to be a bastard and is working for the council actually, has clearly disappeared. And
Yes.
she was certainly sent by the council for investigating about this.
Where was she
matter
last
of fact.
seen?
I don't know. She told me the Met, so I came to the Met, and it seems that was the last place she was supposed to be. You were supposed to meet her here.
But I wonder if it was all a setup.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a hasty one, but maybe. Does anyone have the ability or magical ability to detect or see or find someone at a distance? It would be interesting.
I have clairvoyance. Is
I
that the
have
same thing?
clairaudience, which means I can hear at a great distance.
I can see in distant places within a radius of 15, 30, 60, or 120 yards.
That's quite a way.
That sounds good. Maybe I can try and detect if Grace is in the area.
Finally, you're useful.
What? Let's address the
Good one.
cat in the room, shall we?
Please, yeah.
What appears to be your problem with me, young
Oh, I
lady?
don't have a problem. None at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, since there's no problem, then I suppose we should
Yeah,
continue.
just
Yes.
go ahead. Find her.
Okay.
Would
Would you be helping, or
I can assist her. Yeah, but what do you need?
I probably need to roll some dice?
You technically don't, because
Great.
your ability works by you spending your ability points.
Okay.
Spending like
So you get to decide how far you want to be looking. That's
Oh.
what the 30, 15, whatever
Oh,
yards
okay.
mean.
As far as possible, I think would be useful.
Okay, in
Yeah.
that case, you'll be crossing out 4 of your options.
Yeah, those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you have.
Is that all the ones I have?
No,
No, you've got
Oh
to-
yes, yeah.
And like
Of
at
all
some point,
times?
at some point you have
for the
negative.
for the
so-
day.
Oh, I don't know if I want to spend them all
until
on
it gets
Grace.
the rest.
Because all of this is going to happen in a short time frame, and also because I want to make this interesting for you, you are going to be stuck with however many are on there.
Yeah.
And we are going to stick to the rules of if you go over 24, you'll be getting disadvantages on all of your
Yeah,
rolls from then on. So I would advise to use them carefully.
Ooh.
Grace seems like an important piece of this puzzle.
Yes, she's an important piece of it.
And I know that
Of course.
we must get to the bottom of this, and quickly, otherwise
Yes,
more
quickly,
cats
very
may
quickly,
gather.
yes.
Yes. Interesting.
I do agree.
Well, okay.
Well, then-
if you do this,
Yes.
do you need to search or scry? How does it work?
I just close my furry eyelids and a radar appears behind them.
Okay.
So are you scanning the crowd in front of us and like
Yes.
the area in front of
So
us?
where are you looking specifically?
I'm looking in and around the Met.
Okay. The meta is going to be larger than whatever radius you have.
Damn it.
However, by doing that, and I guess roll a spot hidden check for me. You're going to be rolling 3 of those d10s, and you're going to be adding your base and your rank of spot hidden.
Spot hidden, your rank is 3 and your base is 5.
You know what? I'm just going to roll and you
Yeah,
can tell me
roll.
what to do.
Roll. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we have
So
an 8.
8.
And a 1. You need to roll the 1 again. I think.
Yeah, roll the one
That's a
again.
Roll the 1 again.
fail.
That's not a good idea. That's okay.
Okay.
That's
You're
not a
fine, you're
good-
safe.
Critical fail.
You did great. You got an 8. That's great. And then you add +8 to that. Correct?
Great.
Yes, that's a 16. That's really good. When you're looking through the museum, it's entirely empty on the top floors. You are sensing activity below. You're not seeing Grace, but you're sensing something a bit shifty is going on down there.
Okay.
And because it's a very high roll that you got, I will give you that by looking through all of this, you are kind of sensing like this signal. It does look like it's coming from inside.
I see. I suppose I need to tell everybody about this.
Yeah.
Right, everybody, listen up. I have done my best Pets My Tummy journalism. So sorry, do you find my name particularly funny?
I find it hilarious. It's the craziest name I've ever heard in my life, so yes.
It's a very serious journalistic name and might also imply that I like pets every now and again on my tummy. Anyway, I have used my skills of clairvoyance and I think that whatever is drawing these cats is coming from below the Met, and I think that should be our next step. There's something happening.
It's a vast space. I'm very impressed with your findings. So Grace, nowhere, but perhaps we find the source, and Grace is by the source.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes, okay. Okay. If she got that far, does she have any particular abilities that would have helped her
Nothing
quickly
to
find?
help us.
She's useless. Okay.
No, she's not useless. She's absolutely competent. Very competent. Never forget that the bastards are the link between the simians and the cats, and it allows the council to act more decisively.
That's not.
Yes, I would love to use a gun one day, so I know you.
I know
With
how
your
to
thumbs
use
that you
guns,
can do this.
know, and I know how to fight with my cane.
You'll have to tell me how it feels later. We'll talk about it.
A very elegant cane, by the way. I
Yes,
quite
very
like your
nice.
taste. Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
Indeed. Well, this is good information. Perhaps perhaps some of us do the search all the way down. Do we all go?
I think so.
Shall we investigate?
Okay. Can we do this discreetly, like deliberately discreetly?
I think
You
that
can
would be the
try.
best plan.
Yes. Yes. Can we roll dice to be discreet?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to do that.
Please.
Perfect.
Are we rolling discretion?
We're rolling discretion.
All of us?
All of us.
Okay.
All of
These
you
were
gonna be
not my
rolling
friends.
discretion.
I'm going to mix them up.
Do we roll all of them or just three?
Just three.
Three?
Just one question for teleport. Do I need to know exactly where I'm going? Do I need to have seen the location?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at least have a
Very good
enough
idea.
of a description
What is zero?
Okay.
that
What
you'd
is
end up in the
10?
correct spot.
Oh, it's 10.
Okay, that's good.
Can you roll it again, please?
Oh, I rolled a 10 again?
Discretion for me.
1.
Okay. So it's a 10.
Okay.
It's not a critical success.
Okay.
But it's still a good
So
10.
you got a 12?
12 to
14.
16.
13.
Ooh.
I'll lead this discretion party, everyone. Put on your softest paws and follow me.
Oh, Lord. Impressive.
Wait, what did
Very
you
good.
do?
Oh, I rolled 13, but someone's disappeared. Where's she gone? I can't see the reporter anymore.
Oh, she's so
Oh,
Sorry, that wasn't obvious. I tried.
You amble your way forwards. You think discreetly.
Oh, no.
You look around and there are a couple people who have spotted you. They just look like regular simians who will maybe not think much more of this. And the way that I'm going to be doing these kinds of things is that throughout the game, you're going to have many options to be spotted in situations and doing things that you're not meant to be doing in public. And I've got a clock back here, and every time you do something and are spotted, I'm going to be ticking off bits of that clock. And if it reaches the whole point, the conspiracy is at risk.
Do we consider that casually strolling through a museum as dodgy?
You're the only moving cats.
Dodgy.
I'm going to go toward the people and the two Simians, and I'm going to say, please, my dear sir, I need some help. I'm a bit lost.
Oh, I like it. Distraction.
Okay.
Good tactic.
You can pick between charm or disguise, I
Charm
guess.
or disguise? I'm going to do disguise.
Go on.
there's enraged humans.
It's not to enrage them, I just want to distract them. It's gonna be... 10 plus 10.
Okay, so your luck goes up by 1. You'll be rolling 4 dice from now on.
Oh, yeah.
And with that critical success, the two humans are going to immediately drop their phone and be like, what can we do for you? Are you okay? Are you all right?
I'm completely lost. I know this is a Met, but I don't know how to get in. I'm sorry, I'm French, I don't really speak English.
Oh, croissant, baguette.
Yes, baguette, of course. Yes.
Don't worry. I think the Met is closed today because of,
Are the cats? No?
Yeah,
Yes?
I think they think it's weird.
Yes,
and
what
so
is
they-
it? How long has it been
don't-
running, you know?
You know what? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm assuming CNN or Fox News will know.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. They came, they covered it.
I haven't seen any reporters. I've not been here long.
It's quite weird, don't you think?
I don't know, man. I'm just
That's New York. You
That's
can
New
see
York.
everything in New York, you know.
Shit like this happens all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Thank you.
Shall we?
Well, I will try to go and get my way to whatever I have to do.
Have a absolutely wonderful day, sir.
Thank you.
And let us know if you need any help. In fact, here's my card. There's my number on there if you need any help at all.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind, my dear sir.
Always.
So kind.
Always.
Yeah.
Here to help a
You're
fellow.
the kindest American I've crossed.
I try. You
this
know
day.
what? In these trying times, I try to be, a helping hand to foreigners.
That's great. That's so kind of you. Thank you.
I
will call you.
Thank
I will
you.
call you.
Thank you so much.
if you need
Anytime, for a
anything,
drink, anything.
Call me and I'm going.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Au revoir.
Great distraction tactics. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Syrians are really easy to distract, and Americans are very easy to distract when you're French. You know?
I've got an idea, maybe to help hide the conspiracy, because you're French.
What do you mean
and
the
we're-
conspiracy?
The conspiracy. What if we get him to talk to the reporters and say it's an art installation?
This is most...
That is an excellent idea.
It's a great idea, but shouldn't we really be getting downstairs and getting to the bottom of this as quickly
Well, maybe
as
he
possible?
can talk to the reporters while we're in the
downstairs,
investigation.
yeah.
Well, there are no reporters
one,
right
Miri.
now, but if the reporters come, I could, of course,
fine
talk to
idea.
them.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Fine idea. I like your... You know what? I think you would make a fantastic investigative journalist. Perhaps when all this is over, I might be able to offer you a little job.
I would love that. I love having friends and acquaintances. So that sounds great.
Work colleagues, but sure.
Love a colleague.
Yes.
So,
I love the way you're taking the lead.
So
That's amazing.
could we get this show on the road maybe? Like,
For once, I think she's right.
indeed.
Okay. Let's go, yes.
Now we are in the museum?
No.
Oh, dang.
The museum is closed for the day.
Oh.
You're now stood in front of a very large wooden closed door.
Is it an electronic door?
Let's lockpick
oh, I bet it is.
Is it an electronic
with
door?
our claws.
I
No,
would-
just wait a minute, my friends. Let's just go.
Is it an electronic door?
Do we see the inside of the Met?
It's an electronic door.
You do not see the inside of the Met.
But patience, please.
I could teleport you inside
Yes,
with myself.
please.
Okay.
Lockpicking was
about
a
us?
bit of a stretch.
You.
Also,
okay.
All of us.
Claws make
can,
great little lockpicks.
I can scramble electronics, so if it's an electronic door, I can
The idea
get it
is
to open.
It will be more discreet than
Well, it would be more
me
discreet, I
teleporting
guess,
you,
to
I
teleport
think.
It would
Miri.
be.
Yeah, yeah,
Agree,
yeah.
agree,
Yes,
agree.
yes.
And I have a slight strange request. While we teleport, may you hold me in your arms as a cat that hasn't got strokes?
Someone's
you want to be
desperate.
patted.
I'd
You
like
want to be
I
patted.
see.
I'd like
Why
to.
not?
You can
Thank
roll
you.
for that. Can you roll for that?
Can you roll for being held in somebody's
No,
arms?
not being held to force
to
the bastard
demand-
to
yeah,
strike.
yeah,
Demand
yeah.
strokes. Demand
Yeah,
strokes.
well,
can
not-
demand
demand
strokes.
strokes.
We want it to be
Something-
consensual.
I
of
will
course,
just say, you can't teleport all of them inside. You're not powerful enough.
Oh.
You're up to 3 people.
Worry not, I'll cover
Oh,
for the
yes.
rest.
Oh, yes, 3 people.
Oh, yes, of course you have the powers as well.
Okay, teleport will work. I believe we can do it. Which spot do you want to choose?
Well, yeah, we don't see anything. There is no glass window or...
No, it's a wooden door.
Ah,
but I
it's
will
a
say that
Just
you've
behind-
probably seen it
Yeah.
in like, it's one of the most famous museums in the world. You've
Yeah, I've probably
seen the
seen
Great
it
Hall
in pictures
somehow in pictures and journals and whatever. So I will let you teleport inside
Okay.
if you're trying that.
So, if I've understood correctly, you want to go with
Yes, I'd like to be carried in, please.
yes, with Dave.
Do you want to roll for?
Yes.
Go on.
Do I roll my 3
Fun.
again?
Yes, you
roll. Now there's
dang.
Excellent.
I feel like
there's a punishment for that.
What is it?
We haven't. what
No,
have we- what have
no
we chosen?
cat treats
No
today.
cat treats today.
Thank you. Okay, here we go.
That's an instant death.
Oh. Is that with the line underneath?
a
Is that a
9.
9?
That's a 9.
Okay, a 5 and another
That's
9.
very good. That's a 6.
What?
I see you.
I'm so
I see what you're
confused.
trying here. Yeah,
Are you lying to
The
me?
9 is
12.
I guess 12 is just enough for you to feel like you want to, but not enough to feel compelled. So I will leave it up to you what you do with this.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I'm a kind bastard.
Thank you.
And I lift her up and starts to stroke her.
I'm beginning to feel jealous now. Okay.
You
Have to
could
find
be
a human
jealous.
at
Let's
some point.
teleport now.
Yes. Let's go.
Like, we could cuddle if you guys want. I don't know who I'm going with and if anyone wants to
No.
cuddle, but
I will bite you, Mary.
I'll find a human. I'll find a human. Well, I'll find a simian, it's fine. Do we find the same location? Maybe we didn't see the same postcard, you know?
You do end in the same hall.
Ah.
You're on opposite sides, I'll say.
Hey.
Who's with who, though?
Oh,
Yeah.
or whoever.
Good question.
Who
Well,
wants
we
to
know
come
that
with me?
we're together.
I think that,
Sure.
3 of us.
Great.
We'll do it.
Yes.
And then y'all are having your little moment, your pet.
Remember to
Okay,
take off the
right.
correct amount of
Good.
of
That's good to
zeros on your
Well, they're
sheet.
occupied.
I really think we should be heading downstairs, you know, because I used all my zeros to tell you guys to go downstairs.
Right. We're going to go down.
Let's go straight away.
That's where the
What do we
signal's the
see? Are there
strongest.
people around?
You see a very large hall filled with marble, white marble floor to ceilings, big archways, like 75 foot high. This is huge, even for you. This is a scale that is kind of ridiculous, really. And it feels even bigger because there's no one in here. You're getting a tour of the Met with no one inside, which makes everything feel so much bigger and grander. And the thing you see from here, which is kind of the central focus point of where everything else leads, is on your left is all of the Greek and Roman art. On your right is all of the Egyptian art. And in the back is all of the sort of medieval art, which is what you can see from here. Now, a lot of you are curious. And so I will get all of the people who have curious on their sheet
I'm
to
curious.
roll a strokes roll
Strokes rule.
to try to resist the urge to just go poke around.
I'm curious too.
13.
And 6 plus 6 for me, 12.
Okay.
I have a 17 here.
You have 8 plus, yeah, double that. Wow.
The two of you are watching the other 3 go each in one direction, and I'll let you pick which one you want to go to in a second. But you're going to be sniffling around for a bit.
Oh, I'm fascinated by
We
this.
must go and get them back. Time is ticking, and as you
I
well know,
do
you
agree.
want to find Grace, and
Exhibit.
I need to get to the bottom of this
quite nice.
conspiracy.
I do agree with you, and well, let's go each after one of
Yes.
them. You know.
Do you know
Woman
what
God is your
works
favorite
always
god.
with cats?
Raw.
I think some little cat
Yeah?
treats or something.
Yeah.
I always carry some in my pockets.
I really do like the Egyptian
let's have some.
civilization.
Well, no, I was
gotta
going to
say.
use it to
It's one
tempt
of my
these
favorites.
away.
Yeah, no, I have some
Yeah.
for
Yes,
tempting
one
them,
thing
of
agree.
course,
Not to eat
not to
us,
eat.
no.
No, I'm not eating cat treats anymore.
No, of
That's
course,
not,
no,
you know,
no more for
simian
you.
taste
What is
is
that?
No,
not
but
the
perhaps
same.
I can procure a cat treat from my pocket. Perhaps a little. What is your favourite cat treat?
You're gone. You're so far
Yeah, you
gone
can.
by now.
Goodbye. I'm not here. So should I say where I went?
Yeah, go on.
I want to go towards the Egyptian stuff.
Yeah, so we're all there.
Are you all
Hey.
going towards the Egyptian
Oh,
side?
we're all in
Yeah,
Egypt.
just-
aren't we?
Okay.
I mean, cats,
We all went
come
the same
on.
way?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the height of cats.
And I just stop for a moment. I just look at the grandiose architecture. I just say out loud, someone had a complex. Someone had a complex. Let's go.
Okay.
Fascinating thing. One of the goddesses was called Bastard. The same name we used.
was, that's
Yeah,
true.
fascinating thing.
Cats.
Okay, everybody. We know you like to explore, but we have something here you might like even more. I'm targeting you.
Okay,
mostly.
yes, I love food. Like, I'm
You
coming
love food?
and I'm...
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
lovely. Okay.
can I ask what we're seeing in the
Yeah.
Egyptian
Yeah.
We're here.
Roll for spot hidden.
spot hidden? Yeah.
All of us.
No, specifically Marie.
I have a 10,
Ooh,
so I'm gonna roll that one
again.
again. And a 4.
Okay, so that's a 10 plus your spot hidden.
6, so 16.
As you start poking around the Egyptian wing, you get the sense that this is it. Like, this is your cats, this is Egypt. This is the only civilization of humanity that ever really cared about any of you. Enough, and as they should have, really. And you're walking around these beautiful corridors with papyrus everywhere on the walls and like beautiful sarcophagus and various bits of Egyptian art. And you're a bit overwhelmed, I will say, Ra, by all of this. You know what this means. You don't really know what this means, but something is driving you to the back of that section. And as you get to the back and then you turn left, you end up in a grandiose room with glass walls on the side, glass ceiling, and then the rest of the museum is on your left. And in front of you stands the Temple of Dender. There's water in front of it, and you're seeing a kind of big Egyptian temple here inside of the Met. And as you start looking at this and being overwhelmed with all of this, you're super overwhelmed. Close to tears is correct for this. You walk through and there's water, so you're a bit wary, but suddenly you're snapped out of whatever this trance is, because you start hearing cats meowing very loudly outside, running off in all of the directions.
Outside of the
Outside of the museum.
The regressed cats.
The
who are
regressed
still.
cats who are still,
Okay.
are now not still anymore,
Okay.
as you've entered this room.
Oh dear.
And this is where we'll stop this episode.
Oh my!
It went so fast. We're having so
okay,
much
that
fun.
was quick. And we didn't get to Grace. Oh dear.
We'll get Grace.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get that Grace.
I want my wife back, please.
God.
Grace sounds
Wow.
like she might be the undoing of us all.
She might be. Yeah, she might be the issue.
She might be.
She might be the,
No, she's a
the
great
instigator.
She's a great woman. She would never
I
do
don't
that.
believe anything.
I know that. I know her.
Take
Been
everything
knowing her
with a
for
pinch of
years.
salt, that's my motto. Or should I say a pinch of... pinch of
Fur.
A smidge, perhaps.
kibble.
What's kibble?
Smidge.
Kibble, this is cat food.
Kibble. I didn't know kibble was cat food.
Call yourself a cat owner, I don't think you do.
No, I don't. I do have a cat. Yeah.
Do you?
Actually, who has a cat around this table?
Me!
Yes, how
I have
many?
two.
I'm sort of deathly allergic, which is...
Definitely allergic.
I'm a dog
We should have all
person.
brought our cats to this,
also-
apart from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. I have one cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
One cat. Wonderful person. She lives outside and loves outside, and therefore.
Wonderful person.
Wonderful
Yeah.
person.
No. Well, she's family.
She's
Lady.
bastet.
Yeah, she's family. She's family. Oh, yeah.
She's family,
Oh, absolutely.
but she lives outside.
I do
likes it.
like.
But
She likes
family,
it.
she's outside though.
No, I do like autonomous cats.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the ones who stick around all the time.
Not many of them do though.
Yeah, they're all independent.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
don't give a crap.
Yeah, and if you die, they're gonna eat you. So
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, that's recycling.
That's good
Yeah.
for the environment.
Yeah.
He's like, love that for me.
I'm okay with that. Okay.
But you know that when your cat is looking at you, is waiting for you to die in order to eat you.
Oh,
I've
stop.
heard that.
When your cat is what?
That's not
Looking
true.
at you.
I have heard
They look at me
Yeah.
with pure
Just
love.
looking at you anytime.
Just looking at
It
you.
is just waiting for you to die.
They
Yeah.
have really manipulated you.
I think they're just waiting for food.
Are we saying there's a conspiracy?
Conspiracy.
Like and subscribe, I guess.
Yes, like and subscribe, and thank you again, Black Book Editions and Holy Energy, for this episode. Links below.
We hope you're all enjoying this at home, and we hope to see you next week for the rest of this investigation, where clearly Grace is the BBG of this campaign. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.